Today we're working on a late model Dodge Ram 1500. This is a 2003 model, and what we got is we don't have any air coming out of the vents. When I turn the key and I turn the air on, I mean, there's just no airflow. You can see the glove here. It's just not. There's just a little bit of airflow, but not a lot. Like something's blocking it. I've checked the AC pressure. That's good. The compressor comes on. I can hear the fan motor change with the different speeds. So I'm pretty sure the fan motor is working, but we just don't have any air coming out of the vents. So I'm going to show you how we check this. First thing we're going to do is turn the ignition off. Take the keys out and turn the air all the way off. Okay, for this job, all you're going to need is an 8mm socket and a flashlight. And what we're going to do is we're going to start by just checking the fan to make sure the blower motor works. And it's just located right underneath the dash here. It's got 3 screws holding it in place. So you just get down here. Okay, then the blow motor just drops straight down. I still have the power connected, and if you look inside here, it was rattling. A little piece was inside here, a little broken plastic piece. And one of the bad things about these Dodges is these dashes are just notorious for breaking apart on the top and inside, and that's kind of the problem we got. So first, that's where my rattling noise was coming from. Just kind of check to make sure this isn't locked up, and it's not. And a real easy way to test your blower motor is to put the key back in the ignition. We're just going to put the key in the ignition. We're going to make sure the fan is off in the off position right now. Just turn the key to the on position. Don't have to crank the engine. And just, you want to make sure it's kind of braced so it doesn't fly around and hit this and actually break your fan. But we're just going to turn this to the lowest setting and make sure it comes on. Yep. I didn't have the key all the way over. Okay. Lowest setting, it comes on. And we're just going to kind of do each setting, and it should get faster. Okay. So now we know there's nothing wrong with the blower motor. The blower motor is working. So obviously we got some kind of blockage. Well, with the late model Ram 1500s, there's a little door up in here, and I'm told that it keeps the hot air from coming in from the engine compartment. It's basically for when you use this setting right here, it allows air to come in from the engine compartment. When you use this, it's just the air from in the cab. Well, it's notorious for just breaking, and when it breaks, I'll kind of show you here. When it breaks, I don't know how you can see it, the door just falls flat over the blower motor hole, and it blocks it. Not sure if you can see it real well. That's what we got. So all you do is to actually replace that, you'd have to take the dash apart. And if I was to take this dash apart, I'm afraid the whole dash would just come apart and I'll never get it back together. So you just kind of get your hand up in there and twist it. Just got to find the right angle. It just comes right out. There you go. You just kind of lift it up, and once you kind of get it vertical, you just pull it straight out. And this is what you got. So this door is supposed to sit up there, and it kind of opens and closes. What happens is it breaks right here, and it just falls basically on top of your fan motor like this, and you get no airflow. So you can duct tape it back up there. Like I said, if you wanted to replace this, you got to take this whole dash off. So I'm just gonna take it out, and it works just fine. The air still blows just super cold with it. So I'm gonna take that out, put this back together. Just gonna put the fan back up in there. 3 screws. All right, so we just dropped the blower motor, took the broken part out, took the broken door out, and we're gonna test it and see how it works now. We're just gonna turn the ignition to the on position, turn the fan on. Oop. And you can feel the air coming out now. Before this wouldn't even raise, so we're just gonna check all the different settings. There's the lowest setting, fan's blowing. And it works like a charm. So we have taken the shop. We just took a 8mm socket and about 10 minutes, and we're good to go. Now we just crank it up, turn that air on, and life is good. All right, y'all get there and try it.